Yeah. Two peas in a pod, you go together perfectly. Talking tough all the time, you bitches act as if you're Hercules. Someone get a doctor, they both need straight jackets urgently. Certainly, you can't possibly believe you're hurting me. Cause I am king and I'll remain the king eternally. You should take it personally, I will slay you verbally and I'll dissect you surgically. Purposely, don't act like you ain't heard of me. This is an emergency and that is not hyperbole. Keep fucking with me and you'll be the first to see. This ain't an assault, it's verbal murder in the first degree. Yeah, I know you gassed each other up and you think that you are winning, but you're so bad at this, you've been losing since the beginning. Sofa lives in someone else's house in Hialeah. Pizza lives in a camper that smells like diarrhea. Mamma mia, you think that you're in hiding, but I see ya. Can't wait until the day I fucking get the chance to meet ya. Pizza, 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 pizza. You wanted me to interview you, nope, not a chance. Cause your story is bullshit and I can see at first glance that you're a fraud and your life story is fake. You act like a broad and you're too much to take. You're the type of liar that would lie about the date. You just keep fucking with me to see if I will take the bait. And you're so full of hate, you're racist and you're prejudiced. You're just a fucking bigot bitch and I can hardly wait till you run into the wrong man and he sets your ass straight, grabs you by the neck and puts a pistol in your face. You're a disgrace to this place, to every single person on this motherfucking earth. Your existence in this world has been a curse since your birth. Slow blow, why you mad? You were just as bad. You're a useless fucking clown and your life is so sad. Still rocking construction tins and your jeans are some custom slims. He was hiding in the closet till somebody came and busted him. Now pizza so flows friend, even though he never trusted him. There was once a time when he really just disgusted him. I guess George forgot just who pizza really was to him. They're getting really close now. Who knows what pizza does to him? He probably gives his butt to him. Maybe he busts a nut in him. Disgusting. Two peas in a pod, you go together perfectly. Talking tough all the time, you bitches act as if you're Hercules. Someone get a doctor, they both need straight jackets urgently. Certainly, you can't possibly believe you're hurting me. Cause I am king and I'll remain the king eternally. You should take it personally, I will slay you verbally and I'll dissect you surgically. Purposely, don't act like you ain't heard of me. This is an emergency and that is not hyperbole. Keep fucking with me and you'll be the first to see. This ain't an assault, it's verbal murder in the first degree. I'm out, everyone. See you on the next one. Fat Bald-Sicilian. Peace.
Yizzo, what's going on, everybody? All right. 65 people. Everybody hit the like button, please. Very, very important stuff. You must do that. I know, but it's not my fault, Bobby. It's not my fault. Do you understand? The AI made this song. I didn't make this. I just wrote the song. There's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. And I have to rewrite all the lyrics to make a different version. So until then, you're just going to have to deal with it. If I'm elected president, I'll deport Flo. Good shit, Malik. Listen, guys. Hell no, Jorge goes. Yeah. We love you more, Michael. This is what I need everybody to do. I'm serious, man. Sign this petition. Okay. You could do it in an anonymous way, however. But when we started this morning, we had 135 or 136 signatures. We are up to 149 now. Unfortunately, on the politics show, not a single person signed it. But I think that's because people are just downright afraid of clicking links. It's the same thing with, I'll get super chats all day, but they don't want to click the Cash App link. I think people get nervous, and I guess I don't blame them, I'm on there. They think I'm a liberal and I'm fucking asking them to help deport somebody. It probably sounds suspicious, but it's not. This guy is a scumbag. Any of my politics people that are watching, this is truly a bad, bad guy. He's attacked. I can't even tell you how many people's families and deceased children and dead parents and everything else. Despicable guy. And we have to try to get him the fuck out of here. We have to. What do you mean? We have to try to get him out of here. So, yeah, I know. I don't blame him for not clicking it, but hey, I'm going to keep doing that on every politics show. You know what I mean? Because all it takes is for the right person to hear me. You know what I mean? I got 8,000 views on that last live stream I did. So you never know when the right person hears you and you bring attention to Tony and something good might happen. Yeah, I don't know, Rolex. I don't know why that would be happening. Is that that's a different link? Let me see the one I put in. Oh, yeah. Mine sucks. Mine's from Google. Yeah. Son of a bitch. Hold on. Let me copy and paste that. Or just copy it. I'm sorry. I have nowhere to paste it to yet. But go to this link, guys. Hit the button. Let's get rid of this scumbag. It's very important that Jorge gets deported. It's very, very important. It will be the greatest day in the history of my life. Not quite, but it would be a great day for all of us. And we would have a party. I might actually pay for everybody to come here just so we could have a party. I'll rent someplace out or some shit like that. And I want it to happen on New Year's Eve. I think it would be great if he gets deported on New Year's fucking Eve. I mean, if it was up to me, death would be better for him, but deportation will have to do. So please, guys, for the love of Christ, sign this petition. We need to get to 200 signatures. That should not be hard. All the people that hate fucking Tony, hey, even the guys that you don't like me. If you're watching the show and you hate Tony, what the fuck, man? And you could do it in an anonymous way somehow. Because Ducks told me so, and Ducks would never let. Can you just text me that link, Bobby? Because this fucking thing, every time I click it, it just keeps bringing me to the fucking change.org thing. Oh, yeah, 2 windows open. You had a bit of an echo going on there. Gotcha. I got that from the Deport Jorge channel. Oh, okay. Yeah, but that might have the same effect. I'm not sure. Does the marriage thing help his U.S. status? I don't know, Rolex and race cars. I really don't. It might, but I don't think so. I see videos all the time of these people who are having their spouses deported. I'm sorry. I didn't mean they're having their spouses deported. I mean their spouses are being deported. And they're not, which tells me that they're an American citizen. Their spouse is illegal. So that tells me that you can be illegal and be married and you're not protected in any way just because you're married. So I don't know. They deported the wife of a Marine. Yeah, I think I heard about that. Yeah, so I don't think it makes a difference. I don't think it makes a difference. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Yeah, that'll be better for the next politics show. Get the scumbag out of here. Here's what I'm on here for today, guys. Right now, anyway. I was just going to take the night off because I know there ain't going to be no goddamn donations. But I figured I have to come on here and do some good work. I'm doing the Lord's work. We must get this scumbag deported. Remember all the things he's done. Remember? Think about it. Angel Gotti, you should be signing this petition. You should be. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So should Victoria, but apparently she's a fan of his now. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, I did hear about that. Yep. 8 years ago. Yeah. Imagine. And Tony killed everybody. You know, he's a fucking madman. And he won't get deported. I don't get it. Yeah. Well, listen, I want him out of here. And if you go back through time and think about all the despicable things he's done, I mean, it would probably take you 2 weeks to make a fucking list. He deserves it. He's a bad guy. He's a criminal. He contributes nothing to society. He just fucking leeches off the system. That's it. He leeches off the fucking system. He's a fucking bum. He wants handouts. He wants fucking food stamps. He wants a fat girl to take care of him and her fucking fat mother. He wants everybody to be taking care of him, including the government. You know, pays no taxes. No taxes. Oh, let me tell you, you want to fuck him up? Oh, yeah. Believe me. Ask me how I know. Oh, because I know. Tony, his first year or so, he made some money. Probably not a lot, but I'd say at least 10 grand. Now, you have to file taxes for that. You have to claim that money. He did not do his taxes. I can tell you that right now. Okay. So, but then again, you know, I don't even know because of his citizenship status. I don't know if he can do, I don't know what the fuck. I think you got to do taxes no matter what. But yeah, I think that could hurt him too. You know, Jorge Orlando Espinosa doesn't pay his taxes. He threatens people. He attacks people's families. He allegedly raped a woman. He's robbed people. He shot at people. He probably has shot people. I wouldn't doubt if he's got a body or two out there somewhere. You know, despicable human being. And we have to get rid of this man. I want to make it clear. Tony SoFlo has got to go, yo. Let's make this shit happen. Let me see where the signatures are at. It better not still be at 149. God damn it. 148? How did we lose a signature? How is that possible? 148. Somebody took their name off the petition? All right. Well, I guess somebody hates me more than SoFlo, so they're trying to fuck with me. I don't know, but we're still going to keep going and signing this shit. So go ahead, guys. Click on that fucking link. He really does offer nothing to society. Total leech on society. Totally. He offers nothing. There's nothing good about him. There's nothing that he doesn't add value to anything. Not even his own goddamn marriage. He doesn't add value. He brings nothing to the table. He's a fucking bum. You're a fucking bum, Tony. And I know you can hear me because you're watching me right now, bitch. So sign, guys. Sign. I want some broad with big hooters and owns a bar, but I can't. All right. I signed and shared. Excellent, BB. Of course, you have to pay taxes even if you are illegal. Yeah, but I don't know how that would work. I mean, I'm saying a lot of illegals might not, just because then you got to put an address and everything else. It's like you're asking to be deported. You know what I'm saying? You know? That's the way I see it. Is SoFlo bi? Why does he dress up in wigs and dance around? Well, you just answered your own question. Yes. As a matter of fact, he's bi. Does he really get food stamps? A grown man? How embarrassing. Oh, misliability. Yeah, hell fucking yeah. We caught him. We caught the motherfucker. We caught him. Where is that fucking video? I might even play it, even though I'll get a copyright strike. I don't give a fuck. Where is it? We caught him on a phone call. Stupid ass thought he shut his live down, and he didn't. And he's on the phone with the fucking woman from welfare. And he's telling her how there's no money in his bank accounts. He takes care of this old woman or some shit. And he needs food, madam. That's what he said. Motherfucker. All right, let me try to find this real quick. Hold on, guys. Bear with me, or else. And sign this petition right now. Sign it. Now we're back up to 149. Wonderful. We need more, guys. Consider this a contribution to the show. Consider this a tip, a donation. What was I just going to do? Does anybody know? Oh, yeah, the video. There we go. All right, here. Hold up.
Everything, my phone bill, all I need is food, madam. You know.
He's saying the old lady pays for everything. His phone bill pays for all his stuff. So he has no income. That's why he's saying that. Because he's got to tell him he has no income so he can get food stamps.
Everything, my phone bill, all I need is food, madam. You know. Right, that's me taking care of her, driving her around, and anything that she needs done. Pretty much monthly, pretty much is what she does. So sometimes she'll,
Let me try. Does anybody know? Has anybody ever listened close enough to hear what she's saying? Let me see.
Right, that's me taking.
Hold on.
Right, that's me taking care of her, driving her around,
hard,
and anything that she needs done. Pretty much monthly is done. Pretty much monthly, pretty much is what she
you get paid monthly. She says.
Pretty much monthly, pretty much. Pretty much monthly, pretty much is what
she says. You get paid monthly, and then something else.
She does. So sometimes she'll, I would say anywhere, 550, something like there, Yeah. Of course, she's done it before. It's not on file. But she may send it already, or
he's talking about the fraud that Tina's mother is committing. She's sending shit into welfare that's helping him illegally get or fraudulently get food stamps. Listen.
Of course, she's done it before. It's not on file. But she may send it already, or
Yeah. And then he clicked off. He realized he was live. Let's listen again.
Phone bill. All I need is food, madam.
61.
Right. That's me taking care of her, driving her around, and anything that she needs done. Pretty much monthly, pretty much is what she does. So sometimes she'll, I would say anywhere, 550, something like there,
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, he's pretending to be, but he absolutely is not. I told you that woman could run a fucking marathon. I've met her.
Of course, she's done it before. It's not on file. But she may send it already, or
Well, he didn't know Rolex and race cars. He's a dope who thought that he thought he shut his live down because he got this phone call. He got this phone call, and then he tried to shut his live down, but he didn't. And he's walking around his room. You could hear him. He's pacing, and he's talking to her. And then he must have looked at the screen, or somebody texted him, and he realized, oh, shit, I'm still live, and clicked off. But somebody already had it. You know what I mean? Jorge is a peasant. Chicago Roth. Yeah, they don't own a vehicle, no. About how much do you get paid? Is that what she said? Yeah, I'm going to, you know what? After this, I'm going to go on my phone. I got this editing app where I could raise the volume like substantially. And I could just, what I could do is I could raise the volume and then save it and then put it back up, raise the volume again until it's loud enough that I can make out every word. I've had to do that before. When they order an Uber, they demand an, oh, I read that one. Let me get the fuck down here. Hold on. Who is Conchetta? It's his wife. The tech pro failed. Yeah, I know, right? He's the tech pro and he gets caught scamming wealth. I mean, see, some things in life are meant to happen. Okay. Something, karma has a way of getting you. And that was his karma for fraudulently getting food stamps. That he didn't, his something went haywire and he didn't shut down his live. And we all got to hear what he's up to. This is stuff that should get you fucking deported. I mean, all the MAGA people talk about food stamps and this and that, and welfare and all this horse shit. And you want people fucking deported. You're afraid every fucking illegal person in America is on welfare, which not true, but why don't you fucking start with this guy? Let's get him out of here first. Let's get him the fuck out of here, off of American soil, back to Cuba. And if not, CCOT, let him go to Venezuela. I don't care. I just want him out of here. Oh, PPP loans. He stole $22,000 in PPP loans. He's a walking crime wave. And he's an illegal immigrant. And somehow he's still here. How the fuck is it possible? Yeah, really. The MobTube streets are undefeated with screen recordings. Yeah, I ain't kidding. David Monpass just signed it. Nice. Let me see where we at. Click the petition and sign, guys. 151. All right, we started this morning. I believe it was 135, but at tops it was 136. So we're getting somewhere. Every channel, share this on your fucking channel. Ask people to sign it. For real. Share this in your community posts. Ask people to sign it. We'll get as many signatures as fucking humanly possible. 30 to 45K in federal loans. Might have been. Brothers are rat? No, he's not blocked. Where the fuck is he? I don't see. Oh, there he is. Am I blocked? No. Life has a way of giving you. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? It's ass to kiss. Yeah, it does. It does. PPP loan for a caregiver? No, BB. He pretends to be Tony Action Tech. He has a stupid company called business, whatever, called Tony Action Tech LLC. So and it's bullshit. It's just him. You know what I mean? He don't have no fucking employees. And he does these events and shit. Whatever, that part's not important. But when the PPP loans started being given out, he, like a lot of people, pretended they had a business with employees, and they got these PPP loans, which really turned out to be gifts because they never had to pay them back. And it was to pay their employees with. So he fraudulently accepted $20-something thousand, I think it was 22, to I don't know, pay his fake employees that don't exist. I don't know. How the fuck did Tony come up with Tony from Jorge? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. Where do you get Tony from, Jorge? And where do you get Tina from, Conchetta? He milks the American people time and time again. That's what history has shown us. Yes. Senior citizen and never paid taxes in his life. That's right. The petition misliability is in the chat. It's pinned in there at the top. Just click that. It'll take you right there. Tina signed the petition too. Don't deport my gardeners. Deport Jorge. Yeah, for real. Look at Frank. He was going to be deported after his jail sentence had he not done what he did. Look at Frank. Fiordolino? Is that right? Oh, shit. Maxine, I don't know who you are, but thank you. Thank you very much. Only person that donated to me this whole stream. I got 111 people. Thank you so much for the support. $20. Can't stand that guy. I feel you, Maxine. We're going to get rid of his ass. We are going to get rid of him. I don't care what it takes. We're going to get him the fuck out of here. I mean, I can't believe that somebody can't, because there's some very intelligent people working on this. I'll just say that. I mean it. And I just can't believe that none of them can seem to make it to a fucking, I don't know. There's got to be a way to get in contact with someone at the Department of Homeland Security or Immigration and Customs Enforcement, something. I mean, there has to be. Why? What's going on here? This guy is the worst fucking individual I've ever come across. He is. I mean, Tony Pizza's a piece of shit, but everything he does is words. You know what I mean? For the most part. He used to really do real life type of shit, but my point is, as bad as Tony Pizza is, and he is horrible, SoFlo is worse than him by a lot. And that's saying something. It takes a lot to be worse than fucking Tony Pizza. I like that. Look at that little rhyme, JGB spit. There's a link on Governor DeSantis' website to report this type of fraud. Is there really now? I wonder if you could add a recording to it, huh? How the fuck do they let this ripper stay? I don't know, Ducks. But let's get everybody we know to sign this petition. Brian Press and Chris Archilla wrote up the rough draft of the petition. That'd be funny. What I don't understand is this Cuban lowlife keeps referring to people attacking families, but he gives no proof or instances where this has occurred. Also, he is in denial. He doesn't call the Popo. Oh my God, I know. The guy's been talking about calling the police for 4 fucking years, and he has on several occasions. Yes. Let me tell you something, man. And this is no bullshit. You guys might not believe me now. Personally, I don't care. My whole life, I was so anti-fucking rat. You have no idea. I was raised that way, a lot of us were. And of course, I was a criminal up till I was 39 fucking years old. From when I was in my mid-teens. So I hated rats with a fucking passion. I absolutely hated them. I would not cooperate with law enforcement under any fucking circumstances. I had my house robbed. I got robbed at gunpoint. You name it. Never, ever did I talk to the police, okay? I would not go into the police station with anybody, I assure you, under any circumstances. And there he is in the video standing there with Fat Tina, right behind her in the doorway, like as if he's not in the police station. Unbelievable. Oh, I'm sure he would. He is recorded in a video calling the police on someone, and he still says he never did it. I know. It's nuts. Sabrina Merrick, 149 super sticker. Thank you, Sabrina. And where is this? Oh, man, Panatone Bone. Oh, look at you. 10 Street Smart Politics memberships. You are fucking awesome, brother. Thank you. That's a $50 donation right there. Thank you so much. Oh, come on with that bullshit. No, it's not. No, it's not. I know what you're saying. But come on. It's not the same. But I feel, I might have felt the same way years ago. How he could be a key component in getting rid of him. He's got direct access to the feds. Yeah. Any of those guys. Definitely. They could be. People, that's what I'm saying. We got to work harder. I bet you if it was me, Howie would have already got me deported. I can't fucking see it. Not to mention the majority of the community. Did y'all see the pics of Tony Pizza kissing them too, guys? LOL, Shug has them on his community post. Yeah, but just because, I know, I feel you, Ducks. I gotta, listen, you know me, I should just go along with this stuff, I know, but I gotta ask. I mean, are those pictures real? Because if they're AI, you know what I mean? Same to you, brother. I hope you and your family had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you have a great new year, bro. I am supposed to be somewhere else, far, far away, and it's not working. I can't seem to pull the trigger, so to speak, on this trip. And I have something on the 8th that I cannot miss. And if I take this trip, I plan on being gone for a while, maybe a couple of weeks. So, and that's a while. So I don't know if I can go now. Now I didn't go yesterday or today. I don't know, because I got to be here on the 8th, which pisses me off. He is an informant. That's why the gov keeps him here. Maybe. He has alluded to shit like that in the past. Deported back to Sicily? Yeah, I guess. I've never been there, but if I wasn't illegal from Sicily, somebody would have had me deported already. Oh, man. All right, RPMJ, thanks for being here, brother. Sounds like a hell of a trip. Yeah. I'm sure it will be if I ever actually get to fucking make it. I tried again this morning, but I woke up sick to my fucking stomach. I was like, motherfucker. Couldn't do it. So who knows? I might try for tomorrow, but I don't think I want to go now because, like I said, I'm not going to have much time. I have to be back here by the 7th. So whatever. Dragon Reborn, they don't look AI, but that shit is getting better every day. Well, does anybody know where these came from? You need to visit the Gulf beaches, Chris, on the West Coast. I know, Janie Turner. I would like to. I would. I got to get to Florida soon before I lose my fucking mind. I love it there so much. You guys have no idea. And listen, hey, let me just tell you this, because there's 129 people right now. And we got a few donations already. It's the end of the month. Okay, we only got a couple days left in a month. And my check is only for next month only. Let me check right now. A little less than $200 less than or wait a minute, what? Yeah, it's a little less than $200 less than it was last month, so we can make it more than last month's check. I know we could do it if you guys contribute. I know it. Feel it in my balls. This winter stuff is for the birds. Oh, don't even get me fucking started. At least here today, it was like 55 fucking degrees. I had a big coat on and shit. I was actually hot. Anything is better than PA winters. Would love to spend winters in Florida one day. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Fuck. It's so great just being there in the winter. It's so fucking great. It's nuts. Like, we went to one year, we got off the fucking, or when we got on the plane, it was 33 fucking degrees in Baltimore. When we got to Florida, it was like 87. It was insane. It was fucking insane. We couldn't get our room yet. We had to change into shorts and t-shirts. Like, we had to have them hold our luggage. It was wild. Anyway, guys, let's keep working on this. 125 people, please sign the petition. Click the link in the chat. It goes straight to change.org. There's nothing shady you got to worry about. Sign this petition and let's get one step closer to getting this cocksucker deported. 153 verified signatures. We need some more. Hey, Miss Can't Be Wrong. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're feeling well. Yeah, we got to do this, guys, because he is a fucking. I know things you don't know, but you'll know soon. I know shit that he's done. I even found out about one thing today. I know shit that he's done that you guys don't know about yet. He is truly, he's everything everyone should hate, especially in this country. You know what I mean? Especially in this country. This guy's never worked a real job. He's like Tony Pizza. You know, he doesn't work now. He lives off the fat chick, and he collects welfare while he sits on his ass. The motherfucker's able-bodied. He has no problem dancing around that room and shadow boxing and every fucking thing else, right? Talks about how in shape he is with his workouts. Can't get a fucking job. And I don't want to hear shit about me because, guys, I make a living on here. Tony SoFlo has never made a living on here. If he's made, in his best year, like I said, he might have made 10 grand. And quite honestly, that's stretching it. I doubt that he made 10. Probably more like, I don't know. I know he had a month where he made $800. I think that was his biggest month. So, probably not close to 10, but still, he was thrilled, man. We were in South Beach. He's like, look, big dog, he made $800 that month. I made like fucking 9,000. I was like, oh, good job, bro. Good job. Suck. Oh, shit. Poetic Justice. Hey. Oh, you're saying happy holidays. Okay, fine. Just fucking around. Let me see. Sign here. There's the link, guys. Go sign this petition. But we'll deport a 10-year-old girl with cancer. I know. It's fucking disgusting. I know. He's the definition of takes. He takes from all and gives zero. Yep. Always. He always leaves with more than he came with. You know what I mean? That's who he is. I know guys like that my whole life. He takes from the government. He takes from people. Again, guys, like if I did what he had done, think about this. If I did it, especially back during that time period, if I told you, me and Shadow split up, I got to stay in a motel for a while. You know, if I would have told you that and you guys would have donated money, anybody would have donated money, I'm pretty sure 3/4 of MobTube would have gotten together and had me killed. Okay. Or it would be such a large topic of conversation. It would have never stopped from the day it happened till now until forever. They'd still be talking about it. If I would have come on here and did what they always accuse me of, but I've never done, actually scam people for money. If I fucking pulled what Tony pulled when he told you that him and Tina broke up and that he's going to a motel and he needs money to stay in a motel, he collected $400 or $500. If I did that shit, MobTube would be on fire. Nobody gives a fuck. SoFlo, that's why I say none of these scumbags stand for anything. Because all this shit you try to say about me and how bad it is, even when you're just making it up, when other people actually do this stuff and it's true about them, you're like, who cares about them? Tony fucking scammed MobTube out of hundreds of fucking dollars. Not to mention all the other scam, like War is still waiting for his camera. War won a contest on SoFlo's channel and was supposed to get a camera. Still didn't get a channel, but Tony took his information and used it to dox him. That's what a scumbag he is. That's what a snake he is. I'm telling you, man. It's amazing this guy's been able to get away with this much. But people are terrified of him, and you shouldn't be. You should not. I don't know, Frank. I'm not sure. You shouldn't be afraid of him because when it really comes down to it, it's going to be the same old shit as always. You know, whatever he does, it's not going to be nearly as damaging as you think. After he buys all the bots and people in his chat, he has nada. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Rolex and race cars. You got that right. It certainly is. You don't know nothing about that. Ooh, $25 from Miss A. Thank you very much, Miss A. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can you believe FBS? What? Tina leaves more than she came with at the buffet. Deport Jorge Espinosa just posted the Biddeford Police Department false report that was filed against David Monpass in November 2022 appears to have been a conspiracy to file false reports across multiple states. Well, maybe we should talk about that. Thank you for telling me. Chad D, good to see you, brother. I hope you and your family are well. Happy New Year to you, Shanna. It's Shanna, but it's all right. And the rest of your family. Thank you, brother. Same to you and yours, man. Same to you and yours. All right. Let's go to Deport Jorge Espinosa and see about this police report. Because I might have heard that this was coming out. And I might be looking forward to it. How do I find this? Posts. Okay. All right. All right. Let me put it up for you guys. Just get that family to talk. Could you imagine the stories? Oh my God. I'm gonna Puffy. Let me see. All right. All right. It appears that Jorge Espinosa directed and or conspired with his then girlfriend, now wife, to file false police reports across multiple states in November 2022. I believe that. I agree 100%. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Let's see. Call taker, Jacob Boyden. Calling party, Tina Palameni. Biddeford, Maine. Now, this is a false police report, okay? Because they called the police in Maine on the wrong guy, on a guy that never did anything to anyone. But David Monpass did not bother that fucktard. And he called the fucking police in Maine. He had Tina do it. Isn't this amazing? Maine, Florida, he's calling the cops all over the fucking place. By proxy, of course. Let's see. Female from Florida stating David Monpass is harassing her on YouTube and releasing all her personal information. She was directed to her local PD. She filed a report with her local PD, and then they told her to call us so we can make him stop. Female was referred. It says female was referred her back to PD, but you know what it means. Female was referred back to her PD. So there you go. I mean, it's just one thing after another. You believe the scumbag? And everybody, please show this channel, Deport Jorge Espinosa, some love. Go over there and subscribe, please. It's very important. All you got to do is put in YouTube, Deport Jorge Espinosa. Go over there and subscribe. They put out good information all the time. All the time. You know who runs this channel? David Monpass. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a hold of him. Now he fills me in before he posts anything. Just kidding. Calm down, SoFlo. Don't ruin the man's life again. That's definitely a false police report. 100%. So was the one in Florida. The one in Florida, like the diarrhea visit. You know, when she went with diarrhea to the police station. She did the same thing. She said a guy named David Monpass is harassing her, and there is no David Monpass bothering her. There never was. See? Look what he got your fat ass doing, Tina. How you feel about that? You feel humiliated yet, stupid? Let me see. You were talking about if you did what they do, and I said, I can believe you. Oh, yeah. Or I said, can you believe? No, my bad. Yeah, it would have been a nightmare. Deport Jorge, you're welcome to download and copy this video and post it on your channel. Oh, hell yeah. He was going full-blown stalker mode on that family, and they were 100% innocent, thanks to his boy Chicago. Yeah. Such a crazy situation. I'll never forget it. Now, people would call me up and be like, do you really think Chicago is David Monpass? I'd be like, fuck no. I would bet my life on it that it's not Chicago. The fuck out of here. Look at that guy, that little tiny weaselly guy. I mean, I'm sorry. You can tell certain things by a person's voice, and Chicago sounds like a big guy. You'd never hear Chicago Muscle's voice and think, what a pencil neck fucking geek he must be. You know, you got to know he's enormous, or at least big, you know. And then he's got this picture of this broken down old man, this poor old man, David Monpas. And he's fucking trying to tear his life apart. And he's threatening his fucking wife who works at a gas station to the point where they had to change the phone number at the gas station. Then he puts up, guys, he went on Google Earth. He put up a video, or, you know, the Google Earth thing, whatever, of their house. And he told people someone should follow her home from the gas station to her house. And then he's showing them around the house bushes where you could hide if you wanted to do something to them. That alone, do you believe that the FBI looked at that and that wasn't enough for them to do something? The FBI saw that video. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. He did the same thing with Tony Pizza's crib. You know? But at least that's just Tony Pizza. Still illegal, though. Oh, thank you, BB. $1.99 for fuckface. Thank you. Bobby Barbarian, $4.99. Thank you, sir. Oh, my God. I know. It's fucking unbelievable. Oh, I probably already shouted out those supers, right? I don't know. I go up, I go down. I don't know what I do. It's the weave, like Trump says. Add filing false police reports through his wife to the petition. Good idea. Yeah, now they're best friends. Ain't that some shit? Only on MobTube, Rolex. Only on MobTube. Chris always told me the mom pass was not him. Oh, my God. Yeah, guys, you know me, and you know my research. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to lie. Until MRE did what he did, I mean, I did not know. I could not, for the life of me, figure out who Chicago was. I was doing everything in my power. You wouldn't even know if I told you some of the stuff that was done to try to find out who he was. A lot. And couldn't figure it out. You know, until, you know, MRE just posted that article in the description of his video, and then I figured it out from there. But I knew it wasn't him because of the way they got the information, guys. The fucking guy, I know I've told you this a million times, but I want you to think about it. The fucking guy, he hears Chicago say that his mother-in-law in Maine passed away or something. They got to go to Maine to a funeral. So he checks the obituaries because he was convinced the wife's name was Brenda, which it turned out to be because they fucked up one day and they said her name, Chicago or his wife or something. So he goes through the obituaries just looking for the name Brenda, and he sees Brenda Monpas. This is how this fucking genius came up with it. I told you guys, unless he can Google it, he can't find shit. I would have never in a million fucking years came out here and stated as fact that some person I found in an obituary is without a doubt the wife of the person terrorizing me. I would have done so. I told you guys, that's why when SoFlo says he has something, but he'll release it later, he's full of shit. He can't wait. As soon as he got that name out of the obituary, he starts, going on a fucking, he's on a warpath, going after that family. He didn't check to see if that was the person, if that was the family. He didn't check at all. That was enough for him, this asshole. Okay. When we got MRE's information, when that information was sent to me, I told you guys 3 days solid before we ever said a thing to anybody. 3 days. There was 4 of us who knew about it. And that's only because I told the other 3. Okay. And we were working to figure it out. And we worked on it until, even with all the evidence we had, like MRE had a Facebook page where he liked Mob Talk Radio, all this different stuff. We had pictures, we had, names, addresses, news stories, everything. Until we saw a video of him talking and heard that voice with that face, we did not present it as fact. And fucking Tony will just say anything. He'll say anything. Unbelievable. We talked about this. Yeah. Oh, there's a big ass chick in Hialeah claimed to cops a YouTuber gives her diarrhea. That's right. Not bad. It rhymes. It does. Hialeah, diarrhea. You must. Oh, I rhymed that in the song. One lives in a something in Hialeah. The other one lives in a camper that smells like diarrhea. Yeah. You must get a hold of those Mompass people to see if they want to make a statement. It's not a bad idea. If the Monpass family wanted to speak on this, they would have leave those folks alone. Yeah. Now I hear Tony is working hard on an AI phone call. Watch. Remember that I said this, that I'm mentioning SoFlo and a phone call. Remember that, because in a couple of days, I'm going to tell you that I already knew about what he was planning on the 31st. And because I'm telling you right now that there's either going to be a phony phone call with a person who's not who they say they are, or an AI phone call, just remember that I said on today, the 29th, that I knew that's what was coming on the 31st. I know all about it. Judging by how he verified it was David Mompass, imagine SoFlo casing a bank or home he was going to rob in the 80s and pressuring his peers that they had it locked. Master criminal. Yeah. Yeah, for real. For real. I'm sure the money's there. I'm sure. How do you know? I heard. Next thing you know, nothing. She's in on all of his bullshit. Oh, Tina? Oh my God. 100%. Yeah, never think she's innocent. No. That bitch, you got to remember something. She told me and Shanna in South Beach. She asked Shanna, does this get in the way of your relationship? Talking about YouTube. And Shanna said, no, not really. She said, sometimes, somebody will say something that'll bother him and he'll be a little distant, but no, it doesn't get in the way at all. Like I still give Shanna attention and everything, And she said, I can't take it because I don't even get to see him unless we're talking about YouTube. She's just Tina talking about SoFlo. Totally different situation. Even when I was in this shit deep, I was never like he is. And she said that she hates it. She absolutely fucking hates that she can't get his attention. And even when she does, that and they're talking, having a conversation, they have to be talking about YouTube to hold his attention. I told you, you can't even go to dinner with him without him shouting about YouTube in a nice restaurant. He's a sick fuck. So she's in on it because she has no choice. She either takes part in this mob tube shit or she never gets to talk to him. Why she would ever want to talk to him to begin with, I don't know. But apparently she does. These dudes now break bread together and talk on the phone. You can't make this fucking shit up. The two people that did the most damage to each other out of anybody. I know. I don't know. She works in a law office. I make it make sense. Well, that law office, and I'm not going to say anything to disparage the law office, wouldn't do that. But when you look at the reviews, it gives you the idea that, they might, we'll just say this. In my opinion, from what I've seen, they might not run your average law office, They tend to, in my opinion, from what I've read, I don't know this as a fact, treat people like shit. I don't want to say too much, but go look at the reviews on Kincaid, Garcia, McMakin, and you'll see a lot of very angry people with a lot of different types of complaints. And you'll see videos like what's her face, Tina, this one, where she's doing this to a customer, to a customer of the law office, like when they're leaving, I guess. Look at this shit. This goes on in a law office. You believe this? This shit. She's giving a customer the fucking finger. Looking all large and in charge. So I'm not saying it's not a good law firm, probably a great law firm. I don't know. I'm just going by what I read. What I'm saying is it would make you believe that they might be the best law firm in the world, but they allow a lot of shit to go on with people like, Tina. Because if any law firm in America got a phone call that one of their paralegals is stealing people's private information from the computers in that office, they'd be fired immediately. Immediately. I told you, I would fucking swear on a Bible. I don't care about the Bible anyway, but still, that's what you got to do in court. I'd swear on a Bible, and under oath, I would tell a judge, a jury, and everybody else, I heard her with my own ears, and I heard him telling her to research people, run scans on people. Remember, guys, he used to say, I ran a scan on so-and-so. He never used that when he got information from me or anyone else. Only Tina. Yeah, you didn't know he was getting it from Tina, but I'm saying his terminology, when he used to say I ran a scan, I guess that's what she must have called it back then, because that's what he called it. But when he talks about stuff he got from me and shit, he doesn't say I ran a scan. When he talks about shit he got from Chicago, he doesn't say I ran a scan. That was what he would say to Tina. I need you to run a scan. I heard him and her on the phone with my own ears when he said, I need you to run a scan on Josie. I heard it with my own fucking ears. I don't lie, guys. You know me. I do not lie, even about my enemies. I'm telling you, I fucking heard it. And the fact that she has not been fired tells you a lot about that law office. There's something seriously wrong there, because I don't think that they don't believe it. I think they know she did it, or they at least believe that she did it. They just don't care for some reason. They've decided that she's with them and you know, she's not going nowhere. I don't believe for a second that they just don't believe she did it. No, I'm sure they can find out. I'm sure they could go into the computers and find out who she's researched, whose information she pulled up. I think they know, and they're just ignoring it. You know, so there's something seriously wrong there. Where is, Maureen Moe. And that's why I waited months to announce Templar's passing. He and the UK guy are still looking for the obituary. I believe it. I'm sorry for your loss again. Yeah, I don't blame you for waiting. I honestly don't. Shit, they know who my family is, and I didn't, you know, I didn't even talk about the obituary because you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to tell these people anything. The minute he said we were all stupid, plus he stabbed Chris in the back, I quit going there. Yeah. FBS, I remember that David Montpaz thing. That was a while ago. You told him that wasn't him. Guess he always wasn't a good listener. Still isn't. Nah, bro. No, that motherfucker, man. You can't convince him. He got pissed off at any one of us that told him it wasn't. I think Beck told him it wasn't him. I think all those guys around him, Stone Sailor, all those guys. He would get pissed off at you when you told him that. No, fuck that, big dog. It's him. Be like, Tony, I told him several times, it's not David Ma. You got the wrong guy. No, big dog. Okay. Janie Turner, 1999, never believe his information. I don't even listen. Brain cells will be lost. Yeah, exactly. And thank you, Janie, for the 1999. Thank you very, very much. Let me see. Flo has shown us time and time again. He acts on emotions, not smarts. Wait a minute. Did I already read that? Where am I at? I don't know if I did or not. It's a very small bankruptcy firm that she answers the phone for, and he acts like she's F. Lee Bailey. No, but I will say she's definitely a paralegal. But yeah, I mean, he says he wanted to convince everybody. He told me exactly what he was doing. And this is why I say he bluffs a lot and he bullshits. And he tries to get people intimidated, you know, so to the point where they don't do things because there's nothing he can really do about it when they do. So he started telling you guys out of nowhere a couple of years ago, you can't get that woman fired. She is a partner in that law firm. Now, if you know anything, you know that a paralegal cannot be a partner in a law firm. You have to be a lawyer. She's not a lawyer. She's not a partner in the law firm. She's simply a paralegal that's been there around 20 years. And I think she might be the head paralegal. But that's it. That's all she is. What are you talking about? What's that from? Rolling some race cars. Oh, yeah, they think, yeah. With her, yeah, definitely. Yep. They don't give a shit what she did. Apparently not. They've been told now for years what's going on. and they do nothing. They're fully aware. Yeah. I'm sure she makes a pig of herself at the company picnic. How could she not really, you know? I mean, big bitch. Yeah. Anyway, let's see how many signatures we have on the petition. I hope everybody signed it. And if you're trying to figure out how to do it, I'm 155, so we're up 20 signatures. Google how to do it anonymously. You know what I mean? So you got to worry about nothing. And like, in other words, I'm sure there's a way. They have to know you're a real person, but I'm sure there's a way that you can sign it so that change.org sees it, but nobody else sees it. Maybe there's just a nickname or something. You know what I mean? But I've signed it. I know that much. I signed that shit the other night. So anyway, guys, listen, thank you for everything. The people who donated, you're awesome. I appreciate you. Everybody else is awesome too. But I got to shout those people out first because they pay the bills. Thank you very much for showing me support and helping me out. And wait a minute. Hold on. What is this? Oh my God. Excellent idea. Oh man, somebody just sent me some good information. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Tony, you're fucked. You are truly fucked. Let me see here. I'll get the fuck out of here, scumbag. Yeah, that's the same thing Chicago did by always saying his son was law enforcement to scare people off after he trashed them. Meanwhile, he only worked in a prison. LOL. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll talk about that someday. Anyway, guys, thank you for everything. I love you all. And until next time, salute.